Hi, Ivona here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna share with you a very gentle Pilates routine for low energy or burnout syndrome, or if you're just recovering from illness and you need to take it easy and you want to do some gentle stretching and mobility routine. So you don't need any props for this class, but if you have a Pilates ball nearby, you can use it. But of course you can do this class without any props. So we're gonna start lying down on your back. And we're gonna have the soles of the feet together. Your knees are wide. And you're gonna reach the arms over your head and you're gonna hold onto the opposite elbow. Now you wanna lift your hips up, tuck your tailbone under, and then reset your pelvis back down onto the mat. So you want to have your lower back nice and long. You can close your eyes if you want to. And we're just gonna start focusing on our breath. So I want you to inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. And again, inhale through the nose. And take a sigh out through the mouth. Good. And just 3 rounds of deep breath. So inhale through the nose. And exhale, just letting go of anything that doesn't serve you. And again, inhale through the nose. And exhale. And last time, nice deep inhale through the nose. And deep exhale. Good, and then you're just gonna swap the arms around. And then lower the arms down, back onto the floor. And then we're gonna inhale for count of 4 and exhale for count of 6. So we're gonna inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath for a second. And then we're gonna exhale for count of 6. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, pause. Take a breath in through the nose, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. And we're gonna exhale for 6. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, and just a couple more rounds. And you're just gonna count in your head. So we just count quietly in your mind. We're gonna inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And we're just gonna keep breathing nice and deep. And just slowing down our mind. Just becoming present. Just notice the ground below you. Notice how the ground supports your back. It supports your sacrum, supports your head. And just feeling connected to the ground. Feeling connected to the body. Feeling connected to your breath. Feeling connected to your mind. And feeling connected to your spirit. Let's do another 1 round together. We're gonna inhale for 4. And exhale for 6. Lovely. And then from here, I want you to release your arms, and then you're gonna draw your legs together. And then you're just gonna hug your knees to your chest. Good. Make sure you're not crossing your ankles here, so your ankles are aligned. And then from here, just start to rock your hips gently from side to side. Just very gently massaging your sacrum. Lovely. And then you're gonna pause in the center, plant the hands on your knees. And then you're gonna open the knees wide, draw the circle, and bring your knees together. And just do that a couple of times. Make sure your feet are separated So you just try to completely release your hips here. The arms are doing the work for the legs and letting the thigh bone stir in the hip socket and just releasing the tension around your hips. And then change direction and go slow and really tune into your body, connect to your breath. And if your mind has wandered away from the breath, just bring yourself back into the present moment and just witness your breathing. Let's do one more circle. Lovely. We're going to pause and then you're going to cross your right ankle over the left thigh. And then you're going to hold behind your left thigh. If this is too much of a stretch for you, you can always drop your left foot down and push the right knee away from you. It's the same stretch. So either this position or hugging the left knee to the chest. Good. And you should feel a nice gentle stretch just around your glute. Nice, slow, deep breaths. Good, one more breath. And then just stay here and just roll the ankles a couple of times, nice and slow. Just notice how your feet feel and then go the other way and go slowly. Good, and then you're going to release and we're going to switch over. So bringing your left ankle on top of the right thigh and then either holding your right behind your right thigh, or you can drop your foot down and just push the knee away from you. So just notice what you need to do. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw, relax your eyes, connect to your breath. And just take one more deep breath in. And on the exhalation, just roll the ankles one way. And then roll the ankles the other way. Good. And then you're going to relax and release. Good. And then you're going to put your feet down onto the mat. And then from here, you're just going to pick your right foot off the ground and you stretch the leg, point your toes, and then flex your foot, and then slowly lower the heel back down. And we switch. So you're going to peel the left heel off the mat, stretch the legs up to the ceiling, point your toes, just feeling the stretch in the hamstring, then bend the knee and lower back down. And again, so we're going to hover the right leg, stretch and point your toes, then flex the foot and lower the heel back down. Pick your left foot off the ground, extend the leg up, point your toes, flex and lower back down. And we got one more, so lift, point, flex and lower. And work with the breath, left leg, point, flex, and lower down. Good, and we're gonna pick that right leg up to the ceiling. Just grab behind your thigh, stretch the left leg forward now. And then we're gonna point and flex your foot a couple of times. And then one more time, we're just gonna roll the ankle one way and then roll the ankle the other way. Nice circles through the ankle. Good, and then relax your foot, bend the knee, and take your right leg across over to the left And then reach your right arm over your head and turn your head to the right. And just hold that stretch. And you're gonna feel another stretch here around the glute area. Maybe a little bit of your lower back, or maybe the side of the thigh. And just hold it here and breathe. Good, we got one more breath. We're gonna come back to the center, give your right knee a nice big hug, and then lower your right leg, give it a little shake. Good, and we're gonna switch. So bring in your left leg up to the ceiling, and we're just gonna point and flex the foot a couple of times. And of course, again, you want to breathe, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. And then you're gonna circle the ankle and make sure you're drawing a circle, not a triangle. Just mobilizing your foot and the ankle, and we're switching direction. Good. Then you're gonna bend the knee and you're gonna guide your left leg across the body. You can reach your left arm over your head, and then if it's okay for your neck, turn your head over to the left side and just hold the stretch and breathe. Any pain in the lower back, your left buttock cheek can stay down on the ground. Take one more deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And then come back to the center. Give your left knee a squeeze. Good. And then you're going to place your left foot down, bend your right knee. Good. And just check that your heels are in line with your sit bones. Arms relaxed by your side. You're going to inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, just tuck your tailbone under. So pressing your lower back gently into the mat, and then you start to lift your buttock off the mat, and you're gonna peel your spine, and you're gonna rest on your shoulder blade. Make sure you're not pushing your chest up, so you try to keep your rib cage quite low. Chest opens. You're gonna inhale, and then exhale, slowly melt your spine back down. Really slowly, bone by bone, just mobilizing that spine. We're gonna do that again. So you're gonna inhale. And then as you exhale, you tuck your tail under, and then you start to lift your hips and your lower back and your middle back. And you're gonna roll towards your shoulder blades. And then inhale, this time we're gonna reach the arms over your head so we get a stretch into your shoulders. And then as you exhale, keep the arms over the head as you slowly melt your spine back down, bone by bone. Very articulating through the spine. Make sure you're pressing your big toes and your little toes into the mat. And then inhale the arms back by your side. And let's do that 2 more times. Take a breath in. And as we breathe out, tuck your tailbone under. And we're peeling that spine off. And just really, really grounded with your feet. So pressing your big toe, little toes, and the heels down into the floor. Inhale is going to reach the arms over your head. Hopefully you have space. As you exhale, slowly roll your spine back down. Nice and slow. As slowly as you possibly can. Relax your tailbone. Inhale, relax the arms back by your side. And we got one more to do. Breath in. And out, tuck under. Peel that spine. Staying low with the rib cage, knees pointing straight ahead. Inhale the arms over the head. And just as you exhale, just melting the spine back down. Good, and then you're gonna stay here. You're gonna open the arms out to the side, turn the palms up. Make sure the hands are a little bit lower than your shoulders. and zip the legs together. And then as you inhale, take your knees to the right, turn your head to the left. Make sure the feet stay stuck on top of each other, knees in line with each other. And then exhale, you're gonna bring your head and your knees back to the center. And then inhale to twist, turn your head to the opposite side. Make sure the feet are stuck on top of each other, knees in line with each other. And exhale is gonna bring your ribs and your head back to the center. And again, inhale. And exhale, we twist. And just feeling the body. Inhale, exhale, come back to the center. Good, let's do one more breath in. Out, we're gonna twist. Breath in, hold. And out, we're gonna come back. Good. And then just one more time, we're gonna hug the knees to the chest. And then slowly we're gonna roll over onto your side. And then from your side, you're gonna push yourself up. Good. And then we're gonna sit in a cross-legged position. And if your knees are up here and you can't get that nice long spine, you can sit up on a pillow or a couple of yoga blocks if you have them nearby. Lovely. And we're gonna just place your hands behind your head, interlace the fingers. And then as you inhale, just press your arms back and look up to the ceiling so the whole of the spine lengthens. And then as you exhale, just draw the chin to the chest and bring the elbows in slightly. And again, so we're gonna press your elbows back and we are gonna look up to the ceiling. And then as we exhale, draw the chin to the chest and bring the elbows in. And we got one more, so press your elbows back, look up, soft gaze. And exhale, elbows in, and just hold this position. So just getting a little bit of a stretch into the back of the neck. 2 breaths, inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath, inhale. And exhale. And then lift your head up, chin parallel to the floor. Release your left arm by your side. And then right ear is gonna draw towards your right shoulder. You should feel a gentle stretch down your neck. Good, and then keep that side bend and just rotate your chin in and down, so you're looking down your right hip. And then you're gonna look straight ahead. You're gonna bring your head up, and then we switch. So right hand down, left ear to the left shoulder, relax the top of the shoulders. And then draw the chin and looking down your left armpit, maybe reaching your right arm slightly back behind you. You're gonna feel more of a stretch towards the back of the neck on the right side. Good, you're gonna look straight ahead and you're gonna bring your head back up. And then just very gently rotate your head from side to side. Just notice the range of movement in your neck. And then you're gonna look up and then look down. And again, very gently looking up. Tilt your head back as far as it goes. And down. And one more time, we're going to go up. And down. Good. And you're gonna look straight ahead. You're gonna lie down on your front. So you're gonna lie down on your belly. Hands underneath your forehead. And then we're gonna focus on breathing here again. So you're gonna inhale, the belly is gonna push out into the floor. So nice deep belly breath, and as you exhale, just letting it go, take a sigh out. And again, inhale into the belly. So the belly is pushing out into the floor, and exhale. The belly draws in and away from the floor. Let's just do a couple of rounds of this nice deep belly breathing. So inhale and exhale. Inhale, expanding. And exhaling, letting go of anything that doesn't serve us. And again, inhale. And exhale. Last 2 breaths. Inhale into the belly and exhale. Good, and we're gonna do hip flexor stretch. So you're gonna bend your left knee, and then you're gonna lift your thigh off the ground and reach the thigh over your right leg. So you're going up and over. So it's almost like the big toe is trying to touch the floor, but it won't. And your chest is still square to the front, to the ground. And we're just gonna hold it here and breathe. So we're keeping your leg up in the air. Of course, if it doesn't feel good in your back, or if you get tired, you can rest and then you can join back in. Good, and then slowly we're gonna release back down. Have a little break, maybe rock your hips from side to side. And then we're gonna switch. So just gonna bend your right knee, lift your thigh bone off the ground, and then rotate your thigh bone over your left leg. And then breathe into the tummy and your back. And you might feel one side feels a little bit tighter for you, which is normal. We're asymmetrical beings. So usually one side is always tighter than the other. So just become a little bit more aware and try to send your breath into the tight places. So this class is all about breathing, connecting your mind to the breath, and releasing and letting go of anything that doesn't serve us. Lovely, and then we're gonna slowly release and just rock your hips gently from side to side. Good. Lovely, from here we're just gonna come onto the forearms. Just draw your shoulder blades down, and then you can look straight ahead, or if you have neck tension you can draw your chin down and look down to the floor. We're just gonna hold this position for 5 breaths. Just extending through the spine. Good, just one more breath. And then slowly release all the way down. Bend your knees. And then let your legs go from side to side like vipers. Going from side to side. Good, nice. And then from here, hands underneath your shoulder. You're gonna push yourself up. And then you're gonna round your spine, sit down onto the heels, big toes connecting together, and then just walk your hands forward and stay rounded in your back. Forehead to the mat. And just release here in your child's pose. And just take a couple of deep breaths. Releasing any negative thoughts into the ground. The breath is helping us to cleanse our body from anything that doesn't serve us anymore. Good, you're gonna walk your hands in towards your knees. You're gonna turn your hands backwards, squeeze the shoulder blades together, open the chest, and just stretch your wrists and your forearms. Good, one more breath. And then we're going to release, interlace the fingers, and just roll the wrists a couple of times. And then change direction. And then stretch with the fingers and your forearms. Give it a good stretch. Lovely, and then release. If you have a ball nearby, you can take your ball. You're gonna bring your knees into tabletop and you're gonna put the ball between your thighs. If you don't have a ball, your legs are just stuck on top of each other, that's fine. Now you're gonna lie on your side. Your spine should be nice and straight. And your arms are on top of each other. Head can be on the ground, or if you have a pillow nearby, you can pop a pillow underneath your head. So I would really recommend you to use the pillow. And then as you inhale, you're gonna reach your top arm forward. And then as you exhale, like you're opening a book, you're gonna rotate your spine. And you're gonna go into this lovely twist. If you don't have the flexibility in your spine or your shoulder, you can keep your arm just lifted like this. Or you can bend the elbow and you can see if you can stretch your arm like this. So I can reach all the way down to the floor. So I'm just gonna hold this position and I'm just gonna breathe. So again, connecting to the breath. So remember, I have a neutral spine, so I have that little curve in the lower back. What you don't want to do is surround your spine, especially the lower back. You want to have that little curve in the lower spine. Sit bones are reaching away from you. Knees are high as your hips, shins parallel to the edge of the mat. And just holding this position. And then you can look up to the ceiling, or if you have that flexibility in your neck, you can turn your head, look towards that outstretched arm. And again, it's all about the breath. So we're gonna inhale, we're gonna exhale. And again, if you are caught up in your thoughts, make sure you bring your mind back to your breath. So this routine is like a moving meditation. You can just focus on your breath. Stay in the present moment. Let's take one more deep breath in. And then on the next exhale, we're gonna close. You're gonna push yourself up and we're gonna switch side. So second side. So remember the 90-90 position. If you have a ball or a blanket, you can put the ball between your thighs so your hips are supported. Check that you have that little curve in the lower back. So we want that curve in the lumbar spine to be present. Head down or on the pillow. Inhale to reach the top arm forward. And as you exhale, you're gonna rotate, twist your spine, look up to the ceiling, or turn your head if you can. I can't, I'm quite stiff in my shoulder, and I'm just gonna hold it here and breathe. Just letting the body release into the floor, and just feeling that the ground is supporting you, Mother Earth is supporting you, and you can just let go, you are safe. Good, just one more breath. And then we're gonna close the arms. We're gonna lie down on your back. And then you're gonna take your ball and you're gonna pop the ball behind your head. Now, of course, if you don't have a ball, you can just keep your head down on the ground and you can do all the exercises without the ball as well. It's not a problem. But I'm gonna use the ball because it's just a little bit nicer. So the head is on the ball, arms by your side, turn the palms up to the ceiling and just open the front of the shoulders. Good. Little gap between your teeth so we can relax our jaw. And then as you inhale, just tilt your head back as far as it can go. And then as you exhale, just draw the chin to the chest. And do that a couple more times. So tilt your head back. And exhale. Draw the chin in. And just do that a few more times. If the ball is slipping away, you can use your fingertips to hold onto the ball. So you can keep it in place if you need to. And if the ball is too big, you can always deflate the ball so you have a little bit less air and it feels a little bit more easy to do. Good, and then we're gonna pause. So the nose is pointing to the ceiling, and then you're gonna turn your head to one side. We're gonna come back to the center, and then turn your head to the other side. Back to the center. Good, so just gently rotating your head from side to side. Allowing the shoulders to melt away from the ears. So we're creating space between the ears and your shoulders. Good, and then you're gonna pause in the center again. And then you can close your eyes and draw a figure of 8 on the ceiling with your nose. So start nice and slow and small. And then gradually you can make that figure of 8 a little bit bigger. And then change direction. And don't forget to breathe. It's very easy to forget to breathe. Good, and then you're gonna pause and just let your head just relax into the ball. Eyes closed, jaw relaxed, a little gap between your teeth. Good, and then gonna slide one hand underneath your head, lift your head up. With the other hand, take the ball away and just rest your head on the ground. Just rest for a moment. Good, and then we're gonna finish off the class as we started. So you're gonna bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide. Maybe this time draw your heels a little bit closer to your pubic bone so you get a deeper stretch into the hips. Tuck your tailbone under, and you're gonna place one hand on your belly and then the other hand on your heart. And then as you inhale, you're gonna inflate the belly, then the chest, and then exhale, let it go. And again, as you inhale, first the belly inflates, then the chest, and then exhale, let it go. Couple more rounds of the breath. So first the breath goes into the belly, then it goes into the chest, the collarbones, and then you let it go. And the belly, chest, collarbones, and relax. 2 more. Good, and then relax. Use your hands and your arms to help you draw your legs together. And one more time, we're gonna give your knees a nice big squeeze. Inhale. And as you exhale, lift your head up and just make yourself really, really small. And then relax back down. Let's do it one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Lift your head up. Squeeze the knees in. Make yourself tiny, tiny, tiny. And then relax. Good. You're gonna roll over onto one side. Push yourself up. And we're gonna finish off in a seated position. Good, so sitting nice and tall with your spine. And then as we inhale, we're gonna reach the arms up. You're gonna interlace the fingers and you're gonna press the palm of the hands up to the ceiling. As you inhale, lift your shoulders up to your ears, feel that tension. And then as you exhale, just let your shoulders melt away from the ears. Let's do that again. Inhale. Lift your shoulders up to your ears, feel the tension, and exhale, melt the shoulders away. Last time. Inhale. Shoulders up, and exhale. Good, and we're gonna keep your shoulders down so the neck is long. Inhale. And as you exhale, we're gonna side bend to the right. Inhale, back up. Exhale, side bend to the other side. And back up. And then press your arms back, look up to the ceiling. And then as you exhale, just roll the wrists as you slowly relax your arms down. Good, so I hope you're feeling a little bit more relaxed and maybe hopefully a little bit more energized and stretched, and just overall just a little bit more loose in your body. If you did enjoy this class, make sure you like the video, share it with a friend, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any new videos. And thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Take care, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.